a shark bait.
See what we can start
Has such teeth dead.
I don't know if you knew this or you knew this. In the state of Washington, it is illegal to have sex with a virgin even after marriage. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's not something me and you had to worry about.
No issues here.
We were safe. So those of you that live in Washington, maybe you have to worry about that, but not us too. Welcome to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, the only Category 5 podcast in the world, in the universe, but it won't even go with the world. You find someone else that calls himself a Category 5 podcast, they're full of shit. Right. And for those of you that are new, where you been, number one, but number two, no religion, no politics. We don't know anything about religion, and politics just pisses people off, so we stay away from that. Now, today's show, I'm doing this like a normal person.
See that.
We got coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about sports.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit.
Yep.
We're going to talk numerology. We got some New Year's Eve stories, although I think we have that, right? We have some, you don't even know this. We had by the way, no production meetings this week. So we have some Transylvanian Brain Freeze Facts where I have some personal parallel stories. Whoa. Never been done before. That's why we're Category 5, damn it. That's why. We also have the movie and the music game. The streak continues. We're going to see how it goes today. I think are we going for number 50 today?
Is this 50?
I have it written down, but not here.
Okay. And
49 or 50.
This is supposed to be Paul's Christmas present, right?
Right, yeah. The pressure's off you because I know he's going to get it.
Okay.
But you should get this too.
Okay.
We got an Argy Bargy where I'm going to bitch about, I'm going to give you some advice. Ooh. I'm going to give you some advice on Argy Bargy. Would you rather? We got, for those that are fans of Mom, we got Jaime Presley versus Anna Faris. Mm-hmm. And then we got some good questions for Samurai Chatter.
Mm-hmm. I actually looked at them. Even.
Did you?
I did.
Did you look at them? Good. And then we'll finish with a quote from Yogi Berra. And then you'll be free to do what you want. How about that? Mm. And this is our New Year's Eve edition.
Right.
I was going to stop at the Dollar General and get one of and I'll bet you there's some around here.
Actually, there might be
I think last year.
The pool things. Remember you bought those pool things?
I think I bought 5 and we only used one.
Yeah. We'll check during the break.
Okay. Anyway, we are 720 pounds of podcast proclivity. Now, I ran into Miller yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Who does our beer thing online. And he's on his way down, though, but he topped off at 317 not long ago.
Wow.
Which would have put us well over 1,000. But now, okay, you answer this. He was bitching about some restaurant that I badmouthed a few weeks ago. I said, "You're obviously not watching anymore, are you?" He said, "Well, I have. I've been off a little. Can we throw him off the team? We have 5 on the team, us 2. Jane watches, yep. Jeff watches, but Miller, no. We got to somehow bring him back.
Maybe we can put him on probation.
I think we should.
Yeah.
I think we should." Okay, so besides us being fat fucks, 55 years of marriage with no divorce. So even though we do not give marriage advice, we could. We would be, Mm-hmm. You can still call us. We could do that.
Yeah.
And just so you know,
Dear Tiny.
That's yeah. Maybe I was going to say we could have that as a segment, but no one will fucking do it. Yeah. Some people did fucking write this week.
We have quite a few this week.
Yeah. Well, we'll get to that in Samurai Chatter.
Mm-hmm.
We're a patron podcast of auto brewery syndrome, provocatively dressed Catholics, midgets from the Mideast, and fat folks feeling fine. So we got all that. Mm-hmm. But right now, okay, Christmas has just passed, obviously. Mm-hmm. And I think you always you got some Christmas presents. How did you do on Christmas this year?
Okay. I mean, the birthday came and went. So
I did pretty shitty.
Uh-oh.
I think I spent more than I got.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you went low on spending.
I go low every year.
I
guess karma came. That's not even karma. That's just people saying, fuck you. So, yeah. But anyway, there's a Christmas gift I want that's sports related. But there's one that you want that's sports related. So I know we have some sports fans out there. So let's give it from your viewpoint here.
If I could ask for something for sport, but the NBA's got to fix their product. It is hard to watch anymore. I know there aren't a lot of NBA fans, and I'm sure we probably don't have a ton on the show, but the product itself is just garbage. And it, to me, it's not their marketing. They're doing everything right, but ratings are terrible. Everybody's bitching about the ratings being bad and attendance is down.
And why do you think this is?
It's the product. It's to me, a lot of it has to do with analytics. Everybody saw what the Golden State model of, drive, penetrate, kick to the corners for the threes. If that's not open, reset. And if the clock winds down, dribble, penetrate, and try to score a layup. It is every team in the league. They're all trying the same model, and they're all doing the same thing. The difference is they don't have Golden State's talent when they had Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and all those guys bombing away. And so the product just sucks. These teams are shooting the same things, and it just doesn't work. And I told you when we went Thanksgiving, we went to the Cavs game. It was the Cavs and Hawks. And it was both teams. I could have taught Torrey the offense in about 4 different possessions because it was the same thing on both sides of the ball. And it's the product. It's the 3 thing is a terrible. It's killing the league. It's killing the game, and it's taken the creativity away. That's always been the thing that drew me up. Look, I'm a wrestling fan through and through. I'm all about the showmanship. Show me a good time. Give me the Ric Flair with the robes and all that stuff. That's what drew me to the NBA was Magic making no-look passes and all that stuff. It's killed all of that creativity. They got to bring that back. And I think one of the things I've heard that would be a good thing is take away the corner 3 and make the line different. Cut off it like at Pine Ridge. And I think it would be a good start, but they got to change something. It's a rough product to watch right now.
You just reminded me when I was coaching women in junior college, and my teams were bad. They were real bad. And I went to a clinic, and it was Huggins of, I think he was at West Virginia then.
Okay.
And he's explaining this zone defense they have. And they each get an hour and 15 minutes. And I'm writing furiously about this zone and da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Okay, because I need something because my team loses all the fucking time. And he goes through this thing for about an hour and 10 minutes. And then all of a sudden he throws in, oh, by the way, if you don't have real good athletes or 6'7", this won't work. And I have these 5'2" white girls that played JV.
Right.
And I said, fuck this.
Yeah, it's just not fun to watch that way. And like you got guys like Wemby, he's 7'3". He averages 5 threes a game. He shoots 5 threes a game. He's 7'3". Now he's 7'3", 210. But
yeah,
it's just I don't know. It's just not fun for me to watch right now.
Okay, you know what I want for Christmas?
Go ahead.
I'm a Pirate fan.
Oh.
I've been going through this shit for how many years have we been going through this shit? We finally have Paul fucking Skeens. We have the best pitcher in all of baseball. All of baseball. We have it. And our fucking owner still won't spend any fucking money. I thought for sure, okay, he's going to look at it. The fans are pissed. This is the year he has a chance because he is the best pitcher in the fucking league dropped in his lap.
Right.
And he's legit. He's fucking legit.
Absolutely.
And we have some other good guys, but he won't pay. I mean, every day I read so-and-so signed, so-and-so signed. And these guys aren't even that fucking good. But what the fuck are we going to do the same shit again? Skeens can't pitch every fucking day. We got some guys that fucking can play a little bit. And he's just not going to fucking do it, is he?
And he's a personality you can build around, too.
Absolutely.
They're making money off him. He's out everywhere promoting shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's I'm not going to.
Okay, all right, I'm done. That's what I wanted for Christmas. I didn't fucking get it. I'm still in the back of my mind thinking, come on, you're going to do something here, but I don't think it's going to fucking happen.
Right.
Okay, I've settled down now, okay? That's why Argy Bargy is going to be a little bit nicer today because I've already got pissed off, as you can see. All right, but I do have a Facebook question for you. I think I've asked this before. Why do people pretend they're somebody else? Or I'm guessing it's 2 reasons. They just trying to fuck with you, or are they going to end up asking you for money? And then let me get into this. I've talked, not last week, but a few weeks before, there's this hot DJ in Cleveland. And I tried to spend $7,000 just to be with her for an hour, and not even like that. Damn it. So I got a friend request from her the other day.
Ooh.
With her picture.
Nice.
Yep. No, I know it's not her. I mean, fuck.
Right.
Even I'm not that stupid. But I thought, you know what? Usually I just say no, refuse or whatever the fuck it says.
Uh-huh.
I said, no, I'm going to go with this one and see where they're going with this. But yeah, it was late at night, and confirm. Yeah, I want to be her friend.
Right.
And then next morning, I did the nice generic, hey, how you doing?
There it is.
No, but what? Are they trying to just fuck with me, or are they trying to rip me off?
I think it's a little bit of both, right?
Really?
I think, if they can get you, hey, go on this website and charge money to watch me, whatever, and you get isn't it catfishing? Isn't that what they call it?
I guess so. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank God I'm not that fucking. I'm stupid. I'm stupid, as you know. If you watch, I'm fucking stupid, but I'm not that fucking stupid. I know it's not her.
Right.
But I just wondered, are they coming for my money, or do they just want to fuck with my head?
Yep. I think it's a little from column A, a little from column B. People are even more miserable than us looking for something to make their lives worth living.
Are people that dumb to think, oh, yeah, this babe wants to be friends with me?
I have a story for this we should tell sometime. This just happened last summer about a guy.
Right.
Yeah, it involves Girl Scouts, though, so maybe not. I don't know.
All right, I'll move on then. I just want you to refer to our website. The one time I said Pittsburgh Dive Bar, and I forgot talk.
Oh.
It is PittsburghDiveBarTalk.com. And we finally came to the end of our favorite 3 Christmas movies, and it went neck and neck, but Christmas Story won. I don't really like that movie that much, either. But it won. Wonderful Life came in second, Die Hard third. I do like those 2 movies, but Christmas Story, you people have spoken, but now we have a new one, and everyone has, I don't know why more people don't participate. But anyway, this week, you don't even know what this is.
I don't.
I woke up this morning and remembered when I saw the final results, I said, oh, fuck, I have to come up with something new. So the new one is your favorite zoo animals. Zoo animals. And everybody has favorite zoo animals. Now, the only thing I just got one while we were sitting here, and he's from Florida, and maybe he had otters. Are otters in the zoo?
Boy, I don't. Maybe
in Florida, right?
Maybe Erie. Aren't the Erie Otters a team?
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Okay. Anyway, go to our website now. Pick 3, your 3 favorite zoo animals. And we've come to a close. Well, no, we haven't come to a close. This one is still going on. The tourist attractions.
Oh,
your wife got beat.
Oh, I saw this.
Jim of Michigan. He had 23. Your wife had 22, right? So go on our website. There's listed 32 tourist attractions. See if any of you have been to more than 23
I
to take the
34. Was I just
drunk? Oh, man, I might have
drunk that night.
No, I might have said
it
that.
It says
wrong.
32 on our website.
Oh, does
too.
it?
Yeah. So I might just been drunk when I looked.
There's a real good fucking chance of that. But I got to admit, I didn't count. I've read that somewhere.
It's on the way. Yeah, that's how it is.
Okay.
There,
All right. But no, we're not even done with the intro yet. We have numerology.
That's right.
And guess what? This week, it's 84 is the number.
How about that?
How about that? Yeah. All right.
That's This Week in Baseball, huh? How about that?
How about that?
I love that.
That was Mel Allen, I think.
Yeah, that was a good show.
How about that? And then he repeated it in, was that Naked Gun?
Yes.
The first one? How about that?
when Frank Drebin's yumped, when he's out there.
Well, yeah, but I think he did the how about that when the tiger attacked the guy at second base. I don't know if you're having fun, but we are, obviously.
It's so funny.
All right. These people are 84 years old. Every week I say, this is going to be done. We're only going to have 2 people, but you tell me which person you think is most interesting. You too. And you can pause.
That's right.
Chuck Norris is 84.
Wow.
Ringo Starr. Tom Jones. You even know Tom Jones? Singer?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Al Pacino. Smokey Robinson, where I had a little brush with him a few months ago. Nancy Pelosi, Martin Sheen, Jack Nicklaus, Donna Mills, Tom Brokaw.
Wow.
Any of those interest you? I'm guessing Chuck Norris. Is that the?
That'd be a good. He was the first one you read, right?
Mhm.
That was who I was leaning towards. Yeah, that'd probably be a good one.
I think Jack Nicklaus would have some good stories.
Sure.
And I don't even know if I want to see her. Donna Mills used to be gorgeous.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I want to see her at 84.
Yeah, right.
I bet you she still looks pretty good, though. She just had one of those looks that seemed like it would
Carry
last
it,
forever.
Yeah.
Okay. So those people were 84. These people were born in 1984. LeBron James, Katy Perry, Khloe Kardashian, Scarlett Johansson, Jelly Roll, Huckamuckfuk.
Oh,
Yeah, Huckamuckfuk, Aubrey Plaza, and Mandy Moore.
Wow.
Any of those surprise you? I guess those people were 40.
Yeah. LeBron turns 40 Monday.
Mhm.
The obvious one. I'm not going with the obvious one here. I'm going. Well, it's obvious in a different way. Katy Perry.
Okay. Okay. Now, I'm always thinking.
Right.
That's how I am.
I know.
I'm thinking for a would you rather. Now, Katy Perry we've already used, and I think we've used Scarlett Johansson. Do you think Aubrey Plaza versus Mandy Moore would be a legitimate contest in the future? Yeah. In the near future.
Right.
The near future.
Right.
Okay, so that's going to be one. All right. These are number 84 in athletics.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone come to mind?
The one he was actually part of 81 too was Randy Moss. Is the first one I think of.
And that's he was listed first.
Okay.
Randy Moss, Shannon Sharpe, and then locally, Antonio Brown.
Oh, that's right. Wait, I could name two tight ends that come: Mike Mularkey.
Oh, really?
And Jeremy Tooman.
Wow, everybody.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, those.
Tooman. He still lives in the area.
Oh, really?
He had a son that was a great athlete at North Allegheny.
Okay.
I think he was a star volleyball player.
Okay,
like
he's a Michigan
really
guy.
fucking good. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. But AB's kind of entertaining.
Oh, I mean, that
he
one
pissed me
Jesus.
off for a while, but I heard now. I don't follow him, but I heard he says some funny shit on social media.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I mean, he's fucking crazy.
He is.
Wow.
Okay, and I got some more things about the number 84.
Okay.
We'll see how many of these you know. You know it has 12 divisors? No. How many of you knew that? Awesome. It is the atomic number of polonium. I didn't know that either.
I'd rather have some bolognium.
Right. right here in our area is 84, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
I looked it up. It's population 653. Live in 84.
Yeah.
And I think they go to Cannon McMillan High School.
I think you're right.
I think they do.
Mm-hmm.
I think they do. Okay. I got a couple more things. 3, actually.
Oh.
84 is the number of Earth years it takes Uranus to orbit the sun. Now, there must be a joke there. You can just insert your own. All you have to do is say Uranus and you get some shit there, right? But, okay, just for those of you that are more serious, on a serious note, it is the international code for direct out of Vietnam.
Oh, there you go.
So if you need to call Vietnam, 84 is what you got to start with. Mm-hmm. And once again, we're going back to the librarians that are watching out there. It is the ISBN group identifier for books published in Spain.
Good Lord.
See, we don't just entertain. We teach you shit here,
That's
you
right.
know? Did you know that 84 was the ISBN group identifier for the books published in Spain? You probably thought it was Portugal. No, fuck Spain. Portugal's just a little bit over.
Right.
Okay. Since this is number 84, obviously,
Yeah, right.
but this is the New Year's Eve edition
Right.
of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. Tiny and I are going to tell some personal stories about New Year's Eve coming up. So don't touch that fucking dial.
All right, Dive Bar Talk's your song. We're doing another take. Let's try it out.
Back to Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. This is the New Year's Eve edition. And, and I don't know what Tiny's going to say here because we didn't have production meetings this week. Due to we both us being real busy. But New Year's Eve to me has always been like a contrived good time. Like, okay, it's New Year's Eve, so we're supposed to have a good time. And unfortunately, I have not had a real good time. I'm going to tell a few stories, but they all suck. So I'm hoping Tiny has something for us here. But tell us about your New Year's Eve experience.
Every one of these could fall into a different category. We were talking off the air. One New Year's Eve party at the house could have fallen into the first two paragraphs of Penthouse Letters.
You're right.
You know, we'd have a New Year's Eve party at the house in Pittsburgh, and with the hot tub, and everyone got a little crazy. But then everybody else was getting laid. But
How come I wasn't invited to that? Did you know me then?
Probably.
Yeah, and you didn't invite me.
Never got invited.
Motherfucker.
So I could talk about but again, nothing ever good came of that. Well, and then the other one I've told before, New Year's Day, I'm at a Metallica concert and I piss on the chick in front of me and get arrested.
Like, you guys remember that story? Because that was a good one. If you don't remember that, then that's too bad. Because you beat on a woman and had to go to Metallica jail.
Yeah, that's right. Yep, in Cleveland. Yeah, so there's that. But the one when you told me we were talking about this, the first story that came to mind for me, this goes back to 2001. The first year Misty and I lived together. We bought a house. We actually closed on the house on Friday, the Friday before 9/11. So we were unpacking while all that shit was. I didn't have cable yet to even be able to watch. I was listening to it on the radio, and they were all bitching about it.
You probably got caught up afterward. It was on quite a bit.
Yeah, I definitely got. Yeah. But anyways, the first 2001 or first year, we're like, okay, housewarming. We'll do a New Year's Eve party, and the house was really small. Like, you could fit two of it here in the cathedral. It was a really small house.
Where were you living then?
It was up here. It was like 2 miles that way. Okay. Yeah. And
you got that right. 2 miles that way. You got that now.
So we decided to have a party. We set up. We were still drinking heavily. I mean, I was only 23, 24 at that point, right? So we set up all the stuff to drink downstairs in the basement. So we had a beer pong table.
You guys were married?
No, we weren't married. We got married 3 years later.
Okay, you were just living in sin.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. And so everybody's over. We didn't have maybe 10 people because again it was a small house. But one of the people we invited was my uncle that lived here, Harry. He lived in a trailer on this property, and which again a couple miles. So we told him to come over and hang out.
That was from over there.
Right. He lived that way. But anybody that knows Harry knows he was a non-functioning alcoholic.
Non-functioning.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, it's a long story. I could do a whole segment on him.
Well, maybe we'll have an alcoholic edition one of these times.
He'd be a good story. It'd be a good story to tell. Right. Yeah. So we invite him over, and again, it's my Uncle Harry, who's probably my age now, and a bunch of early 20s people, and we're playing beer pong. And he's like, hey, Greg, be my partner. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. And so we're giving him the rules. He'd never played before. Harry was the type, he's drinking and throwing horseshoes and, doing that kind of stuff. This whole fancy game stuff, fuck that. You're supposed to drink, right? So he really didn't quite get the concept.
I'm with him.
And so, we're lining up the cups. And he's like, okay, you got to, whichever, the cup's on your side. When someone hits it, you drink. Harry drank room temperature Milwaukee's Best Pounders.
Oh, God. MB.
And he always had 2 cases on his person at any point in time.
Did Harry not have a job?
No, he was on disability. He was in a bad motorcycle accident.
Milwaukee's Best.
Room temperature. Room temperature.
Oh, damn.
So we're giving him the rules of beer pong. And he's like, all right, I'm good. He's like, great, you're my partner. I'm like, all right, that's good. Yeah. He proceeds. You know how beer pong works. He proceeds to fill every fucking cup
with Milwaukee's Best
to the top, about this far from the top. You're supposed to put like a shot.
Right.
And we're like, dude, you have to drink all those before we throw again. He's like, yeah. So, and Harry's one of those. He was one of those dudes. He's since passed. He's one of those dudes.
Yeah, I wonder why.
The more drunk he gets, the better he gets at shit.
Really?
The cool guys that do. He's one of them. And that motherfucker, like, somebody had hit a cup and boom, he'd pound it. Whatever. Like, we did okay the first one. It took him a minute to get the hang of it. And I don't know how, but we seriously, we won like 4 or 5 games in a row. He never stopped not filling them. That dude had to seriously drink about 30 beers in about 2 hours. I don't know how the fuck he did it.
Good for Harry. Now, how much longer did he live after this?
He lived up. He died. Oh yeah, he died at 50. So
okay,
yeah. Like,
well, wait a minute. Didn't you say he was like 47 then?
So no, he was way younger than that then.
Okay.
Yeah. He died right before Tori was born.
Okay.
So he lived for another 20 years. Let's put it that
good
way.
for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
And he was so shitty drunk though. But I just remember everybody watching him. They're like, everybody stopped. They're like, holy shit, he's filling these beers all the way to the top. It was so funny. I don't know. That's when you said we were talking about this, that's the first story that comes to mind.
Well, I have a few, but that's way better than any of mine. Matter of fact, I don't know if any of you did this. When I was a little kid, you went on the porch and banged pans. Did you ever do that? Yeah. I did that once. That was the highlight of my New Year's Eve thus far. One time, my girlfriend, who's not my wife, came down to Charlotte, and I decided, let's do something different. And I got this sleazy motel with the mirrors on the sides, and and I didn't know where it was. You didn't know that shit back then. Sure. I just put it in a reservation. Then I drive into about the shittiest part of town you could be. But I paid for it. I was in it at about, we did have a good time, I got to admit. But at about 3 a.m., I went out to get some ice at the ice machine. And there's a gay guy out there in a bad part of town trying to pick me up. And I don't know if he was. I don't know if it was a gay hotel.
Right.
It very well might have been. I don't know. And I actually said, I appreciate it, pal.
Yeah, I was saying you'd be offended if you were.
No, I said thank you for trying. I said I got something going, but maybe next year. Who knows? Okay, we'll go a little bit further. Me and this woman get married. My wife. We moved back up to Pittsburgh, and we get invited to a party, and we haven't been invited in many since. I don't know what that says. But anyway, I told her, I know where we're going. We just walked into a house. I said, we don't have to knock. We walked into the wrong house.
Oh, no. Yes.
But it was, you should have seen this house. It was beautiful.
Nice.
These people had money. I ate a little bit while we're trying to look for the right house. I wanted to stay because but we didn't stay. I wish we would have. And then for a few years, I started this tradition. I don't know how. I would spend New Year's Eve with me and my wife and one of my former players who was a lesbian and her girlfriend, and we would go to a hotel together.
Nice.
And my daughter worked at this at Embassy Suites out near the airport, which is a nice place.
Yep.
So I could get it real cheap.
Nice.
And then the one that really sticks out, though, I decided to have 2 former players that were both lesbians, and we did play Lesbian Family Feud that night. Yeah, I was the host.
Of course you were.
Yeah. And that's been one of my highlights there. And now this year, real soon, or maybe you've already watched, maybe this has already happened, going up to Kent to be at Dominic's on New Year's Eve this time. So we'll see if that fucking peps up my step anymore. But up to this point, New Year's Eve just hasn't fucking made it for me too much. But we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm going to turn a new step. I'll be back with Transylvanian, what's that, brain freeze. And I have some fucking parallel stories. How about that?
Dive Bar Show. I do everyone.
Come and get it. Come and get it. Yeah, that is the best I've ever done this. I better quit right now. Okay. What are you coming to get? You're coming to get Transylvanian Brain Freeze Facts of the Week with some parallel stories by me that aren't nearly as good, but they're still parallel stories. What the fuck, right?
Yep.
Okay. Parents of students at Bartlett Elementary in Texas, they were outraged last week. The first grade class, they lost the physical pass to, I guess one kid would go at a time with the hall pass to go to the bathroom.
Yep.
So they lost it.
Uh-oh.
First grade teacher was pissed. So she revoked the bathroom privileges for the whole class for the entire afternoon.
Oh, no. She's probably fired.
Well, it didn't say that, but it did say there were numerous accidents.
Sure.
And the principal had this to say: "This is not indicative of the safe and loving environment we foster at Bartlett Elementary."
Well, wait, no, come on. In my day, it was like an eraser from the chalkboard or something you had to take, or where like a lot of people use their paddles.
I think they got an official thing, and apparently she was pissed when. But one person had to lose that, not the whole class.
Yeah, right.
Yet none of them could go take a peek.
Hey, Gomer Pyle steals the donut from the whole platoon suffers.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay. So, like I said, my personal story is not as good, but sometimes, now mine wasn't as bad as this, but sometimes you can threaten people with things you're not able to threaten with. I worked at a daycare in Charlotte. I think I brought that up once. I talked about how easy it was to get laid there because I was the only male employee. I'd like to tell that story again, actually. That is some very, very nice memories for me. But anyway, I would have to go pick up the kids at school in a bus and then bring them back to the daycare.
Right.
And then we would spend time there. Well, they were shitting around one time. I pulled the bus over, say, "We're not going anywhere till you start behaving better." I wasn't like, what? Thank God they were stupid. And I'm thinking, if they call my bluff, what the fuck am I going to do?
Sit here.
Not take them back, and their parents can't pick them up that day.
Yeah, you're stuck with us, asshole.
As soon as I put it in park, I said, "I don't know if this is really the right thing I should have done." But thank God they were stupid, and they behaved. I said, "Okay, now we can go." Like, yeah, they could have been smarting off, and what the fuck was I gonna do?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
we're not leaving. Your parents don't. You don't get to go home tonight. So I guess the advice I have is think things through. How about that?
There you
How
go.
about that? Okay. A Catholic nun was lauded, and I couldn't come up with another word. She was given, good credit there for her work. She was doing volunteer work with prisoners.
Oh, there you go.
And so she would go in and help them and whatnot. And but then she got arrested.
Uh-oh.
Because she was serving as a go-between for the jailed members and a powerful organized crime family. Apparently, the sister carried orders, directives, and material aid to the mobsters and brought back info to plan criminal strategies.
And here I thought you were just going to say it was conjugal visits.
That would have been better. I wish I'm going to have to look for one of those. Wouldn't you like to? Well, I shouldn't get into that, but yeah, doing a nun, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah, prison?
Yeah, hell yeah.
There you go.
But anyway, the crime boss got wiretapped, and he said, "If you need something inside, she's one of ours."
Jesus.
Okay, what was her name? Anna Donnelly. Maybe they should have figured something out there a little bit earlier. What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Anna Capone.
Sister Anna Donnelly. Somehow she was in there. But anyway, here's my I have another parallel story.
Oh, boy.
This happened this week.
Whoa.
This week. Once again, I get more material out of that sauna in LA Fitness.
Oh, geez.
And this is amazing. I was in there and I was pissed at some people for some things. I said to myself, this is going to be an Argy Bargy because their phones were going off and they were talking. I was pissed off.
Sure.
But then those people left and I'm in there with 3 old dudes. Hold on.
Uh-oh. You're doing pretty good.
One guy, I knew. I mean, I've seen him in the exercise part. He just looks like a fucking mobster. Okay. Just look like it. And then I was in with him and 2 other older guys.
Yeah.
And the mobster said something about I was going to lunch at I'm going to go to lunch at Texas Roadhouse. And I said, well, I don't think they're open for lunch. And he said something about station. I said, no, it's right next door.
Yeah.
He said, what the fuck are you talking about? Thank God the other two. I said, you said Texas Roadhouse. It turned out he was meaning something else.
Okay.
Then they start talking, the other three, the mobster, and with these other two, and they're talking about Vito Bonelli and Vinny Capone and Panucci. And I'm getting fucking worried in there. Like, I wanted to throw my last name out there, so I knew I could get out.
Listen.
But then I'm thinking, what if my family did something wrong to them? You know. So I got out of there. I was going to say, hey, my name's Divenzio. But I got out alive, and
nice.
I haven't. I did see them. None of them said anything to me. I actually saw them yesterday, but anyway, when you're messing with certain names, you just know that maybe like Sister Anna Dinelli, maybe the prison should have been known something was up.
Is Tarzan Italian? He looks it.
He does, but he wasn't part of
this
wasn't
group.
This group was they were a little more hardcore. My family, the Roadhouse guy, my family owns that building, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm not fucking with that building. Right. So those are my facts of the week. But now, okay, it's time to get serious because we got the movie and the music game coming up, of which you get to play, he gets to play, and we're going to see if the streak continues.
What did you say this kid?
There it is.
One of the best noises in the world. Can you say something for that? Light my cigar.
Yeah, I did get a new lighter finally. That was one big thing after I got a lot of shit for that a couple weeks ago that I never really answered that question about things I don't say to people and whatever. So I was really aficionated on that lighter for some reason.
You were.
I'm not really sure. Maybe it was too many drinks.
I'm glad though, because that's nice. I'm lit up now. I'm ready to go. Bitches. Okay. We got the movie game, and I'm changing the rules a little bit today. By the way, this is Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, New Year's Eve edition. You hear that? New Year's Eve edition. Mm-hmm. Okay. Today, I know you didn't watch this movie.
And you are?
Oh, that's right. That's tiny. I'm the Prince of Pittsburgh. Okay. I changed the rules today. Because I know you haven't seen this movie. And you're the proclaimed music expert, which we found out you really aren't. But I know you're not. I'll give you credit. You don't proclaim to be a movie expert. No. And now it's getting a little tougher to find shit. And I'm almost positive you haven't seen this.
Okay.
But usually I give you a character.
Right.
Today, I'm giving you the actual people that were in this movie.
Whoa.
And this is going to be pretty amazing. And not only that, after I give you these people, next week, this is going to be our wait a minute. God damn it.
Oh, no.
Onions, coochie, and cat piss. That's going to be the women from here. Going to be onions, coochie. It is. That's why I wanted to say it. Onions, coochie, cat piss. If you're not laughing now, what the fuck's the matter with you?
Right. That's right.
But that's going to be that's a real segment, by the way. We don't say that just to be funny.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
There's meaning behind that.
Mm-hmm. So anyway,
yeah.
You guys playing at home, you can pause, but
don't cheat.
Don't cheat. But these are not characters in the movie. These are people that were actually in the movie, and there's a lot of them.
Oh boy,
catch this shit.
Okay.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Zac Efron, Robert De Niro, Hilary Swank, Josh Duhamel, Katherine Heigl, Jessica Biel, Ashton Kutcher, Halle Berry, Sarah Jessica Parker, John Bon Jovi, Sofia Vergara, Ludacris, Carla Gugino, and Ryan Seacrest.
Holy shit.
We're all in this movie. And I even had to cut it down a little bit. I'll do it again real quick.
Ahead.
Michelle Pfeiffer, Zac Efron, Robert De Niro, Hilary Swank, Josh Duhamel, Katherine Heigl, Jessica Biel, Ashton Kutcher, Halle Berry, Sarah Jessica Parker, John Bon Jovi, Sofia Vergara, Ludacris, Carla Gugino, and Ryan Seacrest. were all in this movie.
I only know about half of those names, to be honest.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, come on.
No.
Do you not know Carla Gugino?
Nope.
Okay, I didn't think you'd know her, but I really, really like her. Matter of fact, don't marry her or F her next week because I'm going to do one of those two with her. Even though these other ones are nice, Carla Gugino's always been one of my secret favorites.
Okay. Yeah.
But anyway, you have any
John
idea
Bon
what this
Jovi.
movie might be? After I gave you a fucking hint, the biggest hint in the world.
You did give me. When did you give me a hint? You said you'd give me the characters, not the name.
Mm-hmm. Okay, dumb fuck. This is our Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk, our New Year's Eve edition.
That doesn't help me at all.
That doesn't help you at all?
No way. Listen, if this is a movie that's come out in the last 15 years, forget it.
It came out 13 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what the name of it is? New Year's Eve! How could I give you any better fucking clue than that?
And I guarantee you, as soon as that fucking Katherine Heigl bitch showed up on the television, it went click. I can't stand her. Oh, I can't stand her.
Oh, I know who you're going to kill next week, don't I?
She sucks. And I hear she's a miserable person, too.
Is she really?
Fuck her,
Okay,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Maybe, I never met any of these people that I say are miserable. Maybe I'm the miserable one. I don't know.
And I thought maybe, because Ryan Seacrest, he's the new Dick Clark of New Year's Eve. I thought maybe that was.
I never thought about that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So anyway, I hope some of you got it, but obviously he had no clue after I gave him the best clue in the world.
Yeah, you did.
New Year's Eve. You want to guess the year? Actually, I just told you.
Yeah,
I gave you a pretty good clue on that too, didn't I?
So you said 13, right? So what is that? 2011.
Yeah. Well, wait a minute.
I did the math.
Yes. New Year's Eve, 2011. You're 1 for 2. Okay. It cost $56 million to make just to pay those people.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
But it made $142 million at the box office. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay, a couple of things. And see, like I said, I didn't even say everybody because of the three facts I'm going to give you. None of these people were even listed here. Matthew Broderick was in it.
Okay.
And his character was named Mr. Bullerton.
Okay.
Cary Elwes, you know him? I think you'd know him to see him.
I do, actually. Wasn't he the Men in Tights guy? Robin Hood Men in Tights? Am I thinking of that guy?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was going to say yeah, but I have no fucking clue.
Okay, maybe I'm wrong.
But anyway, no, it could be.
He's in the Princess Bride.
All I know is this is the 8th movie where he played a doctor.
Okay, maybe not then. I don't know.
Well, no, it could be. It could be. And, okay, here, and this we're going to talk about a little bit. Jake Austin and Abigail Breslin. Do you know those two?
Abigail Breslin.
Is she hot?
I think so, yeah.
She probably is because I think they all are.
Yeah. I know who. She is the girl. Abigail Breslin is. Have you ever seen Little Miss Sunshine?
Yeah.
With Steve Carell.
Yeah.
She's the little girl in that movie.
Okay.
I think she actually turned out to be pretty hot. Yeah.
Well, they had to kiss each other more than 15 times to get the scene right. Now, okay, if you're with if you're an actor,
yeah,
and you have someone that's hot opposite you, wouldn't you like fuck it up on purpose so you had to keep doing that?
Absolutely.
Now I have read, this was years ago, but it still must go on. Like there would be like Clark Gable and someone that they didn't like each other, so they would have a kissing scene and they'd both intentionally have real bad breath.
Oh, that's
just to
messed up.
fuck with the other person. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah,
that's messed up.
Yeah. Now I don't know what happened here.
Wow.
Between Jake and Abigail.
Yeah,
but,
right.
I would think that would be a good thing.
Absolutely.
To kiss a
yeah.
hot chick 15 times.
Sure.
Okay. New Year's Eve. He didn't get it. Hope you got it.
Here we go.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've seen that movie or not. Like they have a bunch. They have Valentine's Day, New Year's Eve. They're all along the same lines.
Okay.
They have a bunch of real famous people doing short stints,
Right.
Right. Okay. All right. Now it's time to get serious.
Although no pressure.
The pressure's not on you
It's
too
not.
bad because I know that Paul G is going to get this,
Yeah.
but I think you should fucking get this, and I even think you guys should get this. All right. You ready?
Here we go.
Oh, by the way, in the music game, I just give you the lyrics. He has to guess, and you have to guess. You're allowed to pause, but don't cheat. You have to guess the name of the song, and then you're trying to get the artist or the group and the year it came out. Okay? All right, here we go. And if you don't get it the first time, I will lend my singing voice to this the second time through, which will really fuck you up. Okay. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds because you're mine.
Whoa.
You don't know this?
I don't know that I do.
You really suck.
No, man.
Okay.
Now I gotta hear you sing it.
Yeah, you do have to hear me
wish
sing
I could have thought of something to say.
Yeah. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds because you're mine. You don't know this?
I don't think I do.
Oh, God. Just every, what do you have, 44,000 albums down right below where we are right now? Just break them all. Break every fucking one.
Well, you sing it like it's Elvis. I don't know who. I mean, that's what who you sound like when you sing it. That distracts me. I can't think straight when I'm doing that.
Oh, I can sing Elvis too, but this wasn't Elvis. I can sing a lot of shit. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide
Those are
open.
terrible lyrics. That's such shit lyrics. No wonder I don't know it.
I keep the ends out for the tie that binds because you're mine. I'd walk the line.
Oh, yeah.
God damn, Paul G. You better have got that. I'm sure you did. But Jesus Christ,
He's overrated.
who is he?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah. Okay. What year do you think this came out?
I'll say 1969.
1956.
Holy shit.
How about that, huh? Yeah, that I got to admit, that surprised me.
Wow.
I didn't know it was that old. But I mean, they did a movie. I Walked the Line about his life.
I've never seen that either. No, I'm sure it's a terrible movie.
It wasn't that bad.
He was an asshole, wasn't he?
Huh?
Wasn't he a bad person?
He was kind of a dick. Yeah, because he actually left his wife for June Carter Cash, who was played by Reese Witherspoon.
Ugh.
Maybe
that's why I haven't seen it. Good Christ, you're a real fucking shit show of people through here today. Good Lord.
Okay, Paul G. Now I gotta wait now to see if the streak continues. I think we're at 49 or 50. I'll look it up.
Yeah,
I do have that written down. But boy, you didn't even know that one. I don't see how you call yourself a music guy.
I don't know. Some of his stuff's okay, but he's overrated, man. I can't. I'm not mad at myself for not knowing those lyrics.
Okay, your typical self, 2 for 5, and one of them I fucking told you.
I could do the math.
I was shocked you did the math right now. I'll give you credit for that. Okay, I'm sorry you had to put up with that. You guys knew it, didn't you? Hell yeah, you did. And I'll be back with an Argy Bargy that's not really, I'm not bitching too much. I'm going to give you a little advice. Okay, time for Argy Bargy. Argy Bargy. And I'm bitching a little bit, but I'm giving you advice too. One I already mentioned on our New Year's Eve stories that this is about New Year's Eve, and it's a contrived time where okay, it's New Year's Eve, we're supposed to have fun, and I hope your experience has been different from ours, but for a lot of people, I get the same vibe that they're really, we have to have fun, okay, but I think the forced shit makes it undesirable. I'll give you one. I used to go to this bar that was dying. It ended up dying, but they decided, okay, in the middle of July, they would have a New Year's Eve party.
Nice.
And it was actually good.
Yeah,
it was good. Like people were kissing each other at midnight and everything's going crazy. But then these guys were so happy that some people showed up to their bar and did this shit. 2 weeks later, we had another one, a New the second New Year's Eve party in July, and it just didn't fucking go at all. It didn't fucking go at all. And I just want you to remember here, people, on New Year's Eve, what's the purpose? Maybe you're celebrating your accomplishments of the year.
Sure.
Or maybe you're planning for the upcoming year. What are you going to do? The resolutions, all that bullshit. But then the third thing, I think, one of the true things you should do on New Year's Eve is watch Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. And here, this is the advice I'm giving you. For those of you that really don't like New Year's Eve, we're supposed to be, just put this on right now and watch us here. You don't have to watch Ryan fucking Seacrest or those goofy groups they have on there that you never fucking heard of. Watch Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk and then go to sleep.
One thing that's different about our show, all those other shows with Seacrest, they're so overproduced. You won't see overproduction of any sort.
We can't guarantee you much, but we can fucking guarantee you that, bitch. Yeah, this is not overproduced at all. This is what you got.
Raw as it gets.
And that's kind of how life is,
That's
right. For those of you that overproduce your life, stick with us. We'll fucking bring you right back down to the world. So hope you're enjoying your New Year's. We'll be back with Would You Rather? Welcome back. Episode 84 of Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. We're getting closer to that number 100, which will be big. Well, I don't think we'll have anything big planned, but it'll be big.
It'll be 3 digits.
That's right. That'll be some good numerology.
There you go.
Think. Okay. Well, for those of you that are mom fans, this is Jaime Pressly versus Anna Faris. And I'm not sure everyone even knows. It doesn't matter who I put up there. Like, and this week, I send these out to, I don't know, a lot of people. And a bunch of people said the one on the left or the one on the right.
Oh, really?
And you have the names there.
Oh, yeah. I took the Playboy covers thinking
exactly.
that would help
now, the Playboys were both fucking not English, though. Did you notice that?
I did, and I don't know. I searched them both the same way at the same time. I actually did it on my private or my personal laptop rather than my work one. So I really
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that went.
Okay, so Jaime Pressly versus Anna Faris. And before we give you the final vote, once again, we talk about this a lot. We like this one the most because we don't have to do any work because you guys did all the work. You voted, and then I got quite a few comments. All right. First of all, these were people that had comments about who voted for Jaime Pressly. This guy liked Jaime because she grew up in eastern North Carolina, not far from him. And he loved her in My Name is Earl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And she was okay.
She was good in that.
Okay. And this guy said Jaime in a coin flip, so it was close for him.
Okay.
And a couple people said that.
Yeah.
This person said, JP, holy shit, she's so sexy.
Yeah. True.
And this person, they got into it. I don't even remember who did this one. Hard-bodied, perfect figure over the quirky, skinny geek. Okay. Jaime is the perfect embodiment of an adult human female and the answer to what is a woman.
Wow.
Okay, so they liked
deep.
her. They liked her a lot.
I see that.
Yeah. And we don't give names, so when you reply, you can do that. But I honestly don't remember who said that. And now we have one person who, more than people, one that voted, but this person voted for Anna Faris, and I think you might know who this is.
Okay.
I bet those perky titters would find real nice. Would feel. God damn. I'm sorry. I'm going to start again. Anna. I bet those perfect titters would feel real nice rubbed on my bald head while I yell, do you even podcast?
Nice.
Now, a different spin.
Yeah.
He voted, but he didn't comment.
Okay.
He said he's going to get into it more. He's been kind of busy.
Okay.
But we do have a comment to adore.
Nice.
Okay, and he voted. He said Jaime Pressly for sure.
Okay.
Said, my Christmas letter to Jamie. Dear Jamie, there is something intoxicating about the way you make my trouser snake start to come alive in the spirit of the holidays. Sit on my lap and lick my candy cane until I leave you a mouthful of holiday cheer.
Wow.
Yeah, good job. A comment to adore. How about that?
Man.
Straight from Florida.
Yeah.
How about that?
Sheesh.
And then, of course, I got one more.
There it is.
Yeah, you know I'd get this one,
Yep.
right? And this is what Mr. Harrelson had to say. I hope I read this better than I have been. I noticed both are on French or Spanish magazines, and we talked about that. That's Tiny gets me the photos, and they were both Playboy. And I tell you the truth, I didn't read, but they were in a different language.
Yep.
Yeah. Actually, I noticed that after I dotted my screen with Flotsam and Jetsam, had a cigarette, and took a little nap. Says, I'll take Pressly because she has a puffy lower lip that I can safely rest my baguette without worry of teeth scrapes. And her photo with that wet white film of a dress looks like the way I'd leave her after an hour or maybe 60 seconds. So,
wow.
There. Those are comments, and don't give us shit.
That's right.
Those are comments by you, the people.
That's right.
But I do have my pen. Who are you voting for here?
So real quick, the Brian comment about the do you even podcast? That's an inside joke.
Oh, is it?
That's directed towards Sue.
Oh,
So. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what the inside joke is necessarily. I'm in on it, but I don't know. But it's. I think it's a reference that she's not caught up on watching. It started. That's what it started as. So you can give Sue some shit. For getting caught up.
Okay, get caught up, Sue. But I still love you. I still lust for you.
That didn't go the way I wanted it to at all.
Well, I'm not going to give her. You know how I feel about her.
Yeah. So,
okay.
But I am going to agree with him there. I'm taking Anna Faris. And I'm going against the grain because
I am shocked.
Listen, that Jaime Pressly, when I was doing the research to get you those photos, she's naked everywhere. I'm thinking, she's probably
and that way, that's a problem.
That's
with you?
not a problem at all. I enjoyed my research at that. I wish I researched like that in college. No, but I think she's probably had dudes falling over her whole life, and you got to be Mr. Perfect to get anything done right for her. Whereas the Anna Faris, I think she has some insecurity issues. There's hardly anything of her dressed provocatively whatsoever.
Is that right? Okay.
And I think if there's some insecurity there, there's my low hanging fruit right there.
I do have to say,
and she's still pretty hot though.
Oh, she is.
Yeah,
she is.
I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating crackers. So,
I think we both. We hope for women with low self-esteem.
Yeah.
That's our only fucking chance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going. Yeah.
I'm not even sure why we have self-esteem. We should not. I look at myself and I wonder, why am I fucking confident? I should not be, but I am. But okay.
Yeah.
I almost went your way, but I thought, okay, I got to go. And we've talked about this before. Anna's... she's not as bad as, what did Harrelson say, a Somalian cookie or some shit. Pressly has a little more meat on her bones, so I'm going to vote for her. So even though this started out close, but final score with our votes, Pressly 40, Anna Faris 19.
Wow.
40-19.
Wow. And you can't blame the pictures there. I thought I did pretty good.
Right. I think you did too.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I didn't expect that.
So Jaime Pressly moves on in the tournament we probably will never have, but yeah, I'm still considering having it. I haven't decided exactly how to do it. Okay, that's it for Would You Rather this week. And remember, next week it'll be onions, coochie, and cat piss, and it'll be those women from New Year's Eve movie that you're such a big fan of that movie. Okay, we'll be back with Samurai Chatter.
Hope you had some fun. Come again to the Dive Bar Show.
Welcome back to the last segment. It's called Samurai Chatter. This is number 84 Pittsburgh Dive Bar Talk. I have been drinking a lot. Tiny hasn't, but we think he did something else a little illegal. So I think we're both maybe in the same mode. Okay,
We're right where we need to be.
Exactly. So this is going to be a full segment.
Yeah.
So I hope you stayed with us. Damn it, we have 4 questions that we're going to answer, and we were going to have our live studio audience answer, but no one's here.
No.
You said there might be 4, and there's nobody here.
No.
Okay.
I don't want to jinx it because we're made it this far, but we haven't had any major catastrophes yet either, and that's a first. That might be a first in show history.
I know.
Let's hurry up.
Okay.
Fuck it up.
Okay. Hurry up. Okay. All right, but here's a few questions, and I did give these to Tiny. I don't know if he fucking read them or not, but I gave it to him a few days ago.
Yeah.
And the first question is, what is a food? Oh, and that's right. After these questions, we actually had people comment this week.
Yes.
We don't even need really these questions this week, but we're doing it. Yeah. The whole at the beginning, that's what we were supposed to do.
Yep.
Have people's comments, and we never had any, but this time we did. So yeah, things are moving here. They're moving and grooving. How about that? All right.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm supposed to hurry, aren't I? Because something
No.
fuck up.
Don't do that.
What is a food combination that people eat that you just can't get behind? And I think they were asking for like peanut butter and banana sandwiches that Elvis was so famous for.
Right.
Is there a food combination that you, or do you just like everything?
Of course. No, the first thing that came to mind with this is, I know this is a controversial thing, but the pineapple and ham pizza, I've tried it and I don't get it. I don't like the texture of pineapple, and so it just ruins everything else for me.
I'm with you too. And fruit on a fucking pizza.
Yeah.
What are you trying to get healthy?
Right.
If you're trying to be healthy, you're not eating fucking pizza.
That's right.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Okay. I answered this real too. Anything with horseradish in it, I fucking gag. I seriously do. It's like if I get too much of it, it like starts to come up, and I don't want to do that. Right. Because I'm also not a big like mayonnaise guy, but that doesn't make me gag.
Yeah, right.
But horseradish fucking makes me gag. So anything with horseradish, and you don't like pineapple.
Right.
Okay. If you could change your name, what would you choose?
Boy, and I struggled with this. So I'm just going to use this as an opportunity to plug my old wrestling career again. And I'll go with Iron Greg Hall, which was really just what I...
Was that your name?
Yeah, I wanted to go with Ironhide because it was a tribute to a cartoon back in the day. But Iron Mike Sharpe was a career jobber in WWF back in the day. And he was a jobber because he was good at putting people over, like he's like what an offensive lineman would be. Okay. He's good at getting guys over. And so he was a Canadian dude. He's a big, and I was like, I want to be a jobber like that. And so I went with Iron Greg Hall.
Okay. All right. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. I would go, if I could change my name, I'd go with Marilyn Monroe. As soon as you hear Marilyn Monroe, don't your ears perk up and you look and
it resonates.
Yeah, I'll bet you. Okay, what do you think? You think we'd be more popular if he was Iron Greg Hall and I was Marilyn Monroe? I'll bet you we would. That's probably better than Tiny and the fucking Prince.
Yeah.
Right?
What were those names we had there for a while? Remember I forget them now.
You're not supposed to ask during while we're on. Because there's no fucking
There was
chance.
something with watermelon or something.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, they were good. Those were good. Yeah, I can't remember them.
Shit, I wish I could have thought of that before.
Yeah, thanks for remembering that now. Between these segments, we talked for about 8 minutes, and you didn't say one thing about that.
Word.
Now you fucking bring it up.
Damn it.
No wonder we're not popular. I'm sorry. I really am. I sincerely apologize.
Fuck you.
And that comes from Marilyn Monroe. Okay.
Watermelon Slim, was that it?
Oh, I think it might be. That was good. Yeah.
The drugs are starting to work.
Should have taken another one of those pills. Okay. All right. I think we should move along.
Please.
Where would your dream marriage proposal be?
It can't be any worse than what mine was. So, I mean, anywhere. I don't know. I'm out. I'm out on the whole marriage proposal thing.
Are you?
Yeah. I think all that stuff's so overrated. the wedding and all the money is. We talked about this before.
We did.
I mean, I know you did it the cheap way and whatever, but man, I don't have the ideal. I don't have that little fairy tale in my head.
No, you don't have the thing on the Eiffel Tower or something.
No, nothing like that. No.
All right. Well, I did. I had, and I brought this up one other time. I had the perfect setting.
Yeah.
It was on Mount Washington overlooking Pittsburgh.
Right.
My brother had a place.
That's
and
right.
he was gone. And I took, I didn't end up marrying her, but I took her up there to do it. And I just fucking chickened out. I had the perfect setting. I mean, it was going to be so nice. And I chickened out. And then I ended up, for those of you that don't remember, I was drunk as fuck in a cheap motel.
That's the one.
Got a job offer and far away. And then I said, hey, you want to get married?
Right.
And she said yes. And then I fucked it up later, obviously. But yeah, I had the perfect setting. And wouldn't you know, I fucked it up.
Yep.
Fucked it up.
Yep.
Okay. We have one more question here.
Ooh, I remember this one.
No, yeah.
I don't think so.
What item do you hope will be obsolete in 20 years?
Oh, we talked about this when you sent it. We were you said this over Christmas, didn't you? Christmas Day?
I think so.
Yeah.
Your birthday.
Yeah, that's right. And the consensus was around the table, everyone's tired of cell phones. They want them to be obsolete. But
Is that right?
But then the question is what do you do? Have a chip in your finger at that point? Like how do you make that obsolete?
I don't know. This is your question.
I know, but that was what we all said. Like,
don't answer a question with a question. You fucking give me a fucking answer, bitch. You didn't answer the last one.
I did not. Oh, I'm taking.
What are you going to say? You're lighter?
No, I'm sticking with that answer. The cell phone, because it's become such an albatross. You know, we both grew up or were old enough to know life before them.
Absolutely.
I don't mind those days, to be honest. So it'd be nice if they go away. Okay.
This one hurts me to say. But the item that I hope will be obsolete in 20 years is me. I'm experiencing more aches and pains. And those of you that are old not understand this. I used to think I want to live forever.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Not for 20 more years. I just know unless things take a drastic change, which it doesn't seem like it's happening.
Yeah.
You're just going to have to watch me on this recording on YouTube in 20 years because I don't think I fucking want to be here anymore. So,
got it.
Yes, sorry, people. I know how much you want to have me. Although maybe it'd be funny because I'd probably be pissing myself. But no, I don't want to be here in 20 years. Okay, that's our questions. But we have more. We have more. Even before the quote, we have you people that made comments. Okay, what do you got here?
We had a lot of interaction from fans this week. The holiday season, everybody's in the spirit, apparently. We got an email from Jimmy Cox. He says, hope you had a good Christmas and happy birthday. He said he had a buddy growing up who had a birthday on the 24th, and they'd always do a party for him in the summer. Again,
that's like that New Year's Eve party in the summer.
Yeah,
it just doesn't
work.
No.
Yeah. He says he continues to enjoy the podcast. He'd love to hear the Munsters theme song to introduce Transylvanian Brain Freeze.
And Cox, I would like that too. Cox is a good buddy of mine.
Yep.
But what you don't know is every time we play music that's not we could get fined, we could get thrown in jail. We're down to just that one thing now, right? Because we play all Jeff's music.
Correct.
Okay, so I would like to play a lot of different music, but we've been kind of walking on eggshells here for a while, and
it's so weird because if you put them in shorts, they let you get away with murder. It's as soon as you interject them into the podcast thing, and the longer version is where they get picky. And it just.
Yeah, because Belarus might fucking tell
exactly.
Right?
And nobody's. You can't find two bigger promoters of music than the two of us. It has nothing to do with us. We just want to promote the songs. But
absolutely,
they don't like it.
Absolutely, fuck them.
Yeah,
maybe we'll play that Munsters theme song after all.
So hop over to Facebook. We got a ton of Merry
What was
Christmas.
that thing you just had up there? Lick my envelope. Was that?
That was his. He sent us a Christmas card as part of his thing.
Oh,
That's his
really?
dog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's his.
I was getting a little excited, but now I know I shouldn't
It's
be.
his dog. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So jump over to Facebook. Our Facebook page got a ton of hits. We got a lot of people wishing us Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Gianni Di Marcelli. Liz chimes in and says, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals, from living legend Roland.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope is Roland still hanging with us?
Apparently so, yeah.
I like Roland.
There
I've
you
never
go.
met him, but I like him.
Yep. Tom McCalmont wishing us the best. Bob Serena chiming in. Susan Conley, is it Jenner?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her too.
Yep. Val Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Frank DiMarcelli and my cousin Rachel, all wishing us happy holidays. So that's over on Facebook. Now hop over to YouTube. I mean,
wow, we are making it.
This is what we thought it was going to be.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Before we found out
that's right.
No good, nothing talents.
Clayton letting us know Merry Christmas to the Dive Bar Talk guys. God bless us, everyone, he says.
All right.
Yep.
Thanks, Clay.
George, I actually meant to tell you this before. George mentioned the NA beer is the Klosthaler IPA. Are you familiar? Remember you were talking about non-alcoholic last week?
Yeah.
And it's his go-to. Athletic Brewing Company also has great tasting non-alcoholic beer.
I don't fuck that non-alcoholic beer. How am I going to get fucked up if I don't fucking have non-alcoholic?
And I think this is a great one to end on because it's I don't imagine Usman Hassan is somebody either of us know.
not by that name.
And his whole comment was nice.
Thank you. So, that's a good one.
Yeah. So that's we're all over the place this week. Very popular.
Okay. Well, we always end with a quote, and it's Yogi Berra's turn. And this is quite a quote. And you stick with me because it's a short one.
Uh-oh.
If the world were perfect, it wouldn't be. Yogi Berra said that. If the world were perfect, it wouldn't be.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you very much for hanging with us. I hope you have a great new year. Now, we are the hardest working podcast in 4 different states. And McKelmont gave us North Carolina. Remember?
That's right.
We already had these 3, but he gave us the 4th one. So, and what we got here is we're still going to be back next week. Some people take time off. We're not going to. And
we'll be entering our 3rd year of podcasting.
Yeah. And okay, 85 and 86 are coming up. You may want to pay close attention to 86. Well, that'll be a tease. Anyway, thanks for hanging with us. Happy New Year. Hope you're watching this on New Year's fucking Eve. And we'll be back next week.
10, 2,